So this is Galaxy Z Flip 6, and it doesn't look like it because it looks identical to the Galaxy Z Flip 5. And that is kind of understandable because the Z Flip 5 actually saw the biggest change in the Samsung clamshell foldable lineup. But that doesn't mean there are not changes. There are changes. Like the dimension is slightly different than the current model. It's about 165mm tall, 71.7mm wide, and 7.4mm thick, which means it's slightly less taller than the last model and slightly more narrower. But that mostly has to do with the bezels and not the display, because the display is still going to be 6.7 inch, but the phone is actually going to be thicker this time compared to last year's model. And that simply means two things. One, it's gonna have a bigger battery compared to the 3700 of the last model, means it's gonna be close to 4000 mAh if it's happening. And the next thing is that the crease of the display might be even less visible, because a thicker body simply means it will leave more room for the newer hinge, which will actually reduce the strain on the display when folded. The same way, the cover screen is not changing at all. With the same dimensions, it's still gonna be a 3.4-inch cover screen and two cameras at the back. One of them is gonna be an upgraded 50-megapixel sensor, and the other one is actually gonna be a 12-megapixel unit, which is the ultra-wide-angle camera. The telephoto cameras, no, you can't really expect it because the in-sensor crop or in-sensor zoom is the newer thing for the smartphone. So this is the same thing will be implemented in this camera too. But we can actually see one thing, that is the colors. But we can see two colors. One is the mint color, the green one, and there is the lavender color. It's going to be very pastel-y light colors, but it looks beautiful though. Other than that, it will be powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy chipset, which performs really good inside the Galaxy S24 series. The same thing can also be expected inside the Flip series. The main display is going to be a 2600 nits peak brightness display. Plus, it will have the same RAM and storage configuration as the current model. But we have to say this thing that Samsung might even consider launching another Galaxy Z Flip 6 right alongside this phone, and might be called Galaxy Z Flip 6 Ultra or Fan Edition, but they're going to be two flip phones just like two fold models. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting. We will have to wait for more news to confirm every single thing. And yes, if you want, you can get some crazy cool wallpapers up on my website, a link down below. Until the next one, bye and take care.